It was Martin Luther King Jr. that famously said that the universe bends towards justice. And that was an eloquent way of saying that there's providence for those that really have goodwill. And in my life, I've experienced nothing but providence. And I always thought everybody else was like me and wanted others to succeed. And actually, most people are like that. The problem is there's a certain class of people that gravitate towards power because they feel like they don't have it inherently, and then they try to get everybody else to follow their own paradigm, their own system. I just want you to be free. I want you to follow your own destiny. Because I know under free will, we'll all pretty much flow the same way. And you'll choose liberty. But they want to create paradigms where that's not the case. Now, I don't want to kiss the butt of Matt Drudge, even though he is an amazing, beautiful, smart person that's changed the world. It's not fair to say Alex Jones or Donald Trump or Ron Paul were the figures, or Nigel Farage, the last 20 years that changed the world. Yeah, okay, we were big parts of it. I don't even need the traffic Drudge gives me when he links to me. We've got our own system. It's just that you have to recognize who's done it. I was about to leave tonight at like 7:20. It's like 7:28 right now. And I just always go to Drudge Report because there's a complex but also simplistic beauty to it, where he always just finds the perfect photo for 20 plus years, since I was first starting out in Austin. This relationship with Drudge's mind and what he does every day. And now I'm here critiquing it. Now I know Drudge. Now we're changing the world together. And I go and I see the perfect photo. I spend a day finding that photo. He did it just in minutes. He changes it like every hour. And it says it all. The last party, Obama's last party, 15 days left, and construction hits 10-year high from a 10-year low just 2 months ago. Ford cancels Mexico plant, expanding in Michigan. You've got all this incredible stuff happening. Megyn Kelly has fallen apart and fallen. And I don't even celebrate by the fact that Megyn Kelly's collapsed. She's just pathetic. I mean, a bunch of liberal hairdressers told her to lie about Trump, so she went with it. Now she wonders why her ratings are down, and she's scurrying off of the sinking ship of NBC. But just look at how Obama is dumping illegals by the hundreds of thousands at bus stops. And now Trump is investigating. How'd you just open the border and say even people with TB and... I mean, here's my biggest frustration. They say Trump's this Russian agent when they know the U.S. intelligence agencies leaked all this. Hell, I knew who did it and what the data was a year ago. And then they sit there and they... I mean, all Trump's got to do is go, okay, the Border Patrol admits they're letting people in with syphilis, TB, and not just MRSA, but there's like leprosy spreading all over Texas and California. It's in the news. They go, well, you're just against Mexicans. They're from all over the world. No, just test them and give them treatment. If I fly on an airplane with drug-resistant TB, it's a felony, like 10 years in prison. It should be. The government is letting in hundreds of thousands of people a year with TB, thousands with drug-immune TB, folks. Stuff that eats you and kills you. And I just go, what the hell's up with Obama? America put him in power. He can watch ESPN all day long. He's got all this money. And then, let me give you a news flash. 3 years ago, we met with the head of the Border Patrol Union. We had to black out his face. We had to scramble his voice. Last year, we went down there, 2016, they went on camera. Even though Obama was threatening to fire him or arrest him, they were so freaked out. They're like, we are ordered to let people in every day with TB and with syphilis and with MRSA and with, I said the word, I can't believe it, leprosy. Little kids with leprosy, their faces rotting off. Oh, what's that kid got on his face in school next to your kid? Hey, you go, excuse me. And they're like, yeah, we're ordered to let people. No wonder they went crazy. And like their jobs are being threatened, but they're willing to come on my show and talk to our reporters because they're like, we stopped them. They have TB. They have flesh-eating bacteria. They have leprosy. We're going to let them in. And then they call back to ICE and they say, can we just hold them and give them treatment? They go, no. That's politically incorrect. That's like child sacrifice, folks. That's going to kill the people that have it and then spread it. And I remember being told like 6, 7 years ago about leprosy in Texas, leprosy in Florida, leprosy in California, leprosy in New Mexico, Arizona. They had to set up leper wings in hospitals. I got a call from the number, I'm not going to say who, in Travis County. Remember this? And they came on, they said, listen, we got people with leprosy. Their faces are running off. What the hell is going on? These are liberals. This is a Democratic city. They're going, Obama is crazy. And I was like, I go in there and go, well, the people would come here to this office. They'd give me their cards. I was like, yeah, they're on the news. They go, don't say my name, but tell people there's leprosy in Austin at the schools. And then I tell people and no one cares. I mean, look at Obama. Look at that asshole, man. He's drinking $100 a glass champagne. $100 a glass. They admit that's like $600 bottles, okay, of 1967 Dom Perignon. And he doesn't give the illegals treatment for TB or treatment for syphilis or treatment for leprosy. He frickin' brings them in. What the hell planet am I on? And then, I go to cafes. I've been going to, there's some cafes in Austin that have been here since my grandparents were from here. My mom was from here, and I grew up in Dallas. I've been going to some of these cafes since I was in junior high. I walk at these things now, man. People walk up and they go, fuck you, Alex Jones. Fuck you, you racist. They're like weird white old people usually. And I'm like, well, what did I do that was racist? They go, you fucking asshole, you don't like Hillary. And it's just like, they're like cult members, man. They just, and I'm like, well, what? And like one guy like pulled a gun out and like showed me his gun. And I went, whatever, go ahead. And he didn't like that. He ran off. But they admit in the media the left is buying guns because they're so afraid of the right. The right? I don't care what your sexual preference is. I've never said shit about that. I've never done anything to you. I'm a libertarian. You people are like just your dumbass, your white trash that couldn't be KKK anymore. And I figured this out. The Democrats were KKK until the early 60s. The Republicans, who aren't perfect, but Eisenhower and my grandfather in Texas, all these other people, they said, you know, we fought World War II against this shit. We're going to empower black people. They passed the Civil Rights Act. They did all this stuff. And you guys went, oh, my God, we're going to shift. You brought all the minorities. You took over. And now you're just old. I figured it out. I've been around it. You're like old insiders. You're all about, you're in the club, you're in the gang, you're beating us, you're the Democrats, and now you're not beating us. And you're getting your ass kicked, and you are freaked out. Let me give you a newsflash. A month ago, when that guy pulled a gun on me and told me, you better watch it, you better stop talking about the Democrats, I got so much more energy when that happened. Because this isn't about Democrats or Republicans, it's about bullies. And so just understand something. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to back down ever. You know, just today, the Republicans with the Democrats try to get rid of the ethics committee. Trump stopped them. Trump's not perfect, but man, Trump wants to be the turnaround expert that saves America. And the fact that he's his own man is what pisses these bureaucracies off. So, it's the last party. Imagine Obama. He's elected on affirmative action. Not that there wasn't a lot of great black folks we got in. He ain't black, in my opinion. It's like this, globalist, CIA baby. They thought they could get their whole imperial agenda through because they put a half black guy in or whatever. Give me a freaking break. I don't care about freaking presidents. Blue, green, purple, polka dotted. Just empower the people, man. I'm not sitting there going, oh, we got a white guy with a big orange hair. I'm feeling really good now because I'm white and he's white. That is the most dumbass identity politic crap. I want you to identify with free market and power of humanity and innovation. But the fact that Obama said in speeches that I caught on tape, I'm going to deal with these bitter clingers. They ain't learned that he had some big hard-on, some big old, donkey dick hard-on. I'm trolling media right now, daring to pick this up. Notice there's media silence now on us because they realize we're bulletproof, baby. I don't say it on a power trip. It's just, you're the opposite of bulletproof. I can shoot a gun this way politically. He goes over and gets your ass. You aim right at me with 50 cals, doesn't do anything. That's right, because I'm in the freaking zone. I'm in the slot 5x5, and you know it. I'm going to empower humanity. I believe in people. I love everybody, no matter what color they are. You can feel it. You feel that weight of humanity wanting to win. You feel that spiritual weight. You feel that Grendel. That arm's got you by the arm. I'm not letting go. You figured it out. I'm not afraid. I conquered you. Just like Christ with the keys to hell. And all of us are like a subdivision of that. Only now do you realize you were only there to test us. Only now do you and your whorehouse churches realize just how much trouble you're in. And all your candy-ass preachers. And all those devils. God. I can't get around Satanists, man. I can't get near a big church, man. Those are demon houses. I cuss on purpose to teach you those little words of Old English aren't what's evil. What's evil is standing down to corruption. What's evil is going along with the system. You've got all these fake Baptist control that tell you don't say goddamn because they want you to feel guilty because they know you're a righteous person. They're the devil accusing you with their church keys going and buying the liquor. What matters is the fruits and what you stand for, not what words you use. Using the Lord's name in vain would be calling on the name of God to support you in an evil endeavor. Using the Lord's name in vain is not saying, God damn it. I will goddamn to hell all these servants of the devil. I will goddamn them to hell because that's where they deserve to go. See, these are the big secrets you've been lied to about. Blasphemy is saying serve the system when it's the devil. Taking the Lord's name in vain would be saying, in the name of Jesus, Romans 13, do what the government says. Oh, that's taking the Lord's name in vain. But these devils have taken it all inverted. You think God gets mad at you when you want to take a bunch of pedophiles and scum and separate them from your family? Separate them from God? That's damning them to hell. God damns them to hell. That's the power of words. You're goddamn to hell. They don't want you to use those words that in the name of Jesus Christ, everybody else who isn't for human empowerment and liberty and life is goddamn to hell. Those are the words that send them straight to hell. They don't want you to have those words because they're not real preachers. They don't love God. They don't love justice. They're cowards. They want to live on a bunch of red carpets. They want to sit there in this world, this fetid, diseased world, and tell you when you are a blessing on this diseased planet that you're the problem on this planet. No, you're the answer to this planet. You're made in the image of God. You figure that out yet? This planet's damn lucky you're on it. And nothing's going to stop this now. This isn't a power trip. This is spiritual will that only manifests when the species is in greatest crisis. It was 25 years ago. Before that, I felt called to fight this. I always knew. I had the total commitment of like somebody in a trance the whole time. And only as the enemy opens up all their attacks on us does each new weapon system pop open for me. It's quite frankly insane. As they up their attack, Einsteinian physics, Newtonian physics, for every action there's an opposite equal reaction. When their weapon system opens up, ours opens up. It's a hell of a time to be alive. All the fake gurus, all the garbage. Man, I'm not here selling some book to you. I have seen the glory. I have been there. And everybody knows it. And the system can't even stand it. And here's the big secret. If you resonate with the truth, you're going to dwarf anything Alexander Emmerich Jones ever did. I can tell you now that coming out of the waters of humanity, coming out of that ocean of life that God created, are things and individuals with connections to God and with families and people that have made commitments for thousands of years, putting everything they had into this moment that will shake the tyrants to the ground. There's going to be a lot of defeats. There's going to be a lot of victories. There's going to be a lot of good and a lot of bad. But know this. If the devil thinks he's going to take humanity, it isn't going to be without a fight. And the devil's a loser.